¿Qué hace esto? Que ya sabemos que le chupa la nepa, pero déjanos en paz.
What on earth is going on?
I'm done with the assignment.
Oh. Come in.
I'm here to hand in the article.
I'm here to review the article.
Qué bonita.
Well, that's a bit bland, don't you think?
Joder,
You could
tío.
have added a little bit of drama.
Como tu canción.
Are you sure James Joyce wasn't hurt?
If he was, it didn't happen here. He's not in Zurich right now. It is what it is, Sven.
All right, it'll do.
I'd better call Uli and let him know what Manu and I discovered.
Lieutenant Leiter?
Good morning, Uli. It's Anna.
Any developments regarding the case?
Yes, a pretty big development, in fact. I've found some documents that could cost Dr. Zox his medical license.
Can you bring the files over to the station?
I don't have them. We'll need to take them officially from Dr. Zox's office. He has a secret hiding place.
A no ser que la haya escondido en otro sitio.
Okay. Meet me at the hospital as soon as possible.
I'm on my way.
Anna, I can't find Dr. Zox.
Ha escapado.
We can do that later. You should see the evidence first.
Where do we start?
Behind the mirror. Meanwhile, I'll take a look around one more time.
Seguro es capaz de spy. Papel de carbón. Papel de carbón aquí. Bien. Square. Yodos. Sacapunta, ¿dónde está el sacapunta? Aquí, esto. Como es tan antiguo. En mis tiempos sacapunta era otra cosa. Gradilla de tubos, este. Pipa, 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 pipa.
Great! I found carbon paper.
My God, these bastards know no limits. He's an absolute madman. He can kiss his medical license goodbye, as well as his freedom.
I hope so too. He can't be allowed to continue to treat people.
Did you find anything else?
Several pieces of used carbon paper. This could explain why the death note was written in black ink, instead of Dr. Brunner's usual blue. We need the original death note.
I have it right here. I couldn't get this weird death note out of my
Pero si
mind.
quería cerrar caso de gracia
Let's
de la vida.
compare them on the table.
Dice sobre la pila de papel hacia arriba o hacia abajo para pasarlos. Busca palabras que se usaron en la nota de suicidio. Yo le voy dando. ¿Y qué busco si no me sale nada? Vale. Esa no.
Ralph, your methods are amoral and disgusting. Any good intentions you may have can't justify the way you are trying to achieve results. I have no time left and can't continue this way. I think this is the end.
Efectivamente,
There's no need
lo mató
to
porque
look
el otro
into
quería
the
confesar,
circumstances.
creo.
Carl
Lo que yo he
Brunner.
dicho antes.
This is enough. We need to find Dr. Ralph Sachs right now.
Ya verás como que escapa.
I'll check the lab. You take the second floor.
Okay, let's meet up in the office.
Hmm. He's not here.
O se ha matado.
There's something fishy about this whole ordeal. I should take one last look around, just to be sure.
Esto está cerrado, ¿eh? Yo digo eso. Ya.
Great, I found a bone awl. This surgical bone awl is pretty worn out. It could have been used to make the scratches on the lockbox. I'll have to run this by Dirk. Either way, I should head to meet up with Uli, and hopefully Dr. Zox.
Tiene un cierre de seguridad. ¿Me voy? No.
I don't see Uli anywhere. Maybe he's back at the doctor's office.
Lieutenant, look, I understand a man is dead, and you've got work to do. But I'm not going to tolerate constant disruption day in and day out. My workload has doubled, and I don't have time for this. I've been highly cooperative and helpful, but you've exhausted my patience. You're looking for answers in the wrong places.
No.
Are you done? We've uncovered several pieces of evidence, and somehow you're always involved.
Of course I'm involved. He was my colleague.
Vaya. Se cayó. Te pillaron. Te descubrieron.
Partner in crime?
What?
Care to explain yourself?
That hiding spot is news to me.
No.
It must be Carl's. Yes, nobody else had keys to the office.
We'll see about that. Noah, call Dirk over. He'll dust for fingerprints. Unless... Want to save us some time and confess, Doctor?
I've got nothing to confess to.
Let's try a different angle. Anna, please hand Dr. Zachs the full note.
Where did you get it?
You thought you'd gotten rid of it, didn't you? I could tell you recognized the note when we first read it. I was certain there was more to that note.
This is pure idiocy. You're just trying to outwit me.
Another peculiar detail was Dr. Bruner's pen. But it misled me at the same time. It seemed obvious that he couldn't have written this note.
I didn't do it! It must have been her.
Sí, claro.
What? She was the one who found the body, and she had enough time to write this message.
It was another nurse who found the body. Ernestine was at home.
Then it must have been the other nurse. They were both in on it, yes! They all hate me and want to get rid of me.
Está loco, tío.
That's enough!
Este hombre está loco. Se podría decir que la química, la ciencia, lo ha vuelto pilipi.
Thank you, Uli.
Está
As
loco.
I was saying, the death note misled me. It was a copy made with carbon paper, just like this one.
Hold on. Why would Dr. Zachs need a copy if he had the original?
I had the same question. Furthermore, I found the tool that was used to scratch the lockboxes.
Really? This is great news. Let me see it. It's pretty worn.
The paint abrasions match the lockboxes.
Cuidado que este hombre es peligroso, ¿eh?
They
Que no
certainly
ataca.
do. With all this evidence, you'll be behind bars before you know it. Anna, how could we have missed the all when we first searched the place? We checked every single inch of this storage room.
We didn't miss it. It wasn't in the storage room. It was in the lab. It was lying right there on the table, unnoticed.
Wait. How is that possible? It doesn't add up. We were so darn close to solving it.
¿El
and
qué?
now...
Don't jump to conclusions. I propose that we read a certain document first. It'll throw some light on what really happened that night. This is Dr. Bruner's medical diagnosis.
Dr. Brunner was experiencing heart problems, so?
He had 2 months, tops. I think Dr. Bruner was planning to surrender himself
Exacto,
and
se
Dr.
quería
Zox
entregar
to
y
the
este
police.
no quiso y se lo cargó.
On that fateful evening, he was drinking coffee in the office.
El otro no quiso que entregara todo y se fuera toda la mierda, todo lo que ellos habían hecho, por así decirlo. Y obviamente porque se iban a quedar sin trabajo ya, porque no lo iban a aceptar. Y se lo acabó cargando. Fin del comunicado.
I suppose he had some kind of stroke. It totally changed his plans with the police. To begin with, I didn't pay attention to it. But some of the coffee got
Es verdad,
spilled and
el vaso
left
estaba
as it
manchado.
was. He was forced to act quickly. Going against all his morals as a doctor, he decided to choose when he would die, and to use this opportunity to stop his old friend once and for all. It was pretty easy to come up with a plan. The biggest problem was creating evidence that would point to an imaginary killer. He couldn't just write a death note with the name of the killer. If Dr. Zox were to find it first, he could just destroy the evidence. The plan was very risky, but I guess he thought he didn't have any other choice.
Entonces sí se mató, ¿eh?
If it weren't for the mistake with the all, I suppose that would be enough for a jury to hand out a life sentence.
So, I'm off the hook? Thank you. Thank you, Miss Myers.
No sé, te va a pasar a matar a 3 pacientes.
You damn murderess. I wasn't doing it for you.
Get up! You're still going to rot in jail for all your
Exacto.
mad experiments on poor kids. Dr. Rav Zaks, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Al día siguiente. Vaya.
So, what's your life like when you're not solving mysteries?
There's no shortage of unanswered questions. I've always got one on my mind.
Is that so? Do you have one right now?
I'm wondering how you've got that scar above your
Yo
eye.
también tengo uno así. Pero porque me
Let's
metí el
just
palo de
say
la escoba roto en la
somebody we
cabeza.
both know was involved.
Can I get another clue?
We'll leave that for another time. Here's the information you called about.
¿Qué es esto? ¿Mapa?
How did you manage to get it?
As I said before, Anna, there's more to me than you think.
Ah, lo de Oscar.
Right. I appreciate the help, but, I have to get going.
So soon? I figured my services earned more than one drink. Stay for dinner.
Este hombre quiere otra cosa.
I figured you'd understand. After all, you've just handed me another mystery to solve.
Yo creo que era lo de Oscar, ¿no? ¿Eso? Hemos llegado al final de este capítulo, por lo tanto, vamos a ver el tráiler. Yo lo voy a dejar aquí, me voy a despedir. Y nos veremos cuando saquen el siguiente capítulo, que es el 4. Nos veremos por aquí. Entonces, pues, tenemos puntitos, pero yo probablemente cuando llegue ese día conseguiré más puntos. Para que podamos jugar el juego tranquilamente. Y supongo que nos veremos en el siguiente día, nos veremos con un nuevo juego o con algo más. Sabéis que todavía tengo que terminar el último juego que sacaron de Agatha Christie, el de Hercule Poirot, que es el último, que si no me recuerdo es de 2019. Pero creo que voy a empezar otro juego. O sea, este de Hercule Poirot lo voy a terminar. Porque es una saga de Agatha Christie que me ha gustado mucho. Bueno, me gustaron más los primeros 3 juegos. El 4 fue un poquito meh. Y el 5 pues no lo hemos jugado, así que no lo sé. Pero creo que voy a empezar con otro juego porque lo he visto. Y he visto que es bastante interesante, sobre asesinatos también, es como investigación, asesinatos, como el de primer juego de Agatha Christie, y son de los que a mí me gustan mucho. Así que creo que empezaré con ese juego, y cuando lo acabe, no sé si continuar, porque creo que ese juego también es una saga de unos 5 juegos, si no me recuerdo. No sé si después de ese juego continuaré con esa saga o directamente terminaré con la historia de Hercule Poirot de Agatha Christie. Así que me voy porque ya me he enrollado mucho y os dejo con el trailer para que lo veáis. Así que adiós.